Hey guys, it's me Andrew again, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, and welcome to Skylanders Imaginators Guest Stars Overwatch Edition! That's right, I've recreated 6 different Overwatch characters in Skylanders Imaginators, and I'm going to be showcasing them all right now. Starting with the poster girl herself, Tracer! Maybe able to trace her.
Make way for my speed! Can't wait to see what changes lie in store.
What do you think? I know it's not perfect, but with the available parts I could find, this is about as close as I could get. I wanted to give her a leather jacket sort of thing, but this was the only part I could find that had that little glowy thing in the middle. This was the only head I could find that had the right mask. I'd say it fits well enough. The only thing it lacks is the hair, which I'll get to in a bit. Yeah, tech gear chest, that's the one. Yeah, didn't expect her to have pirate arms, huh? But they work. Witchy legs. Yeah, I was debating between these and, hold on a second, and the diver legs. Except that gray part there have a color orange, or do you think these look better? I'll let you decide. What do you think? Never mind. As for the weapons, I had a little bit of difficulty deciding which ones fit her best. I was debating between these, and these. What do you think? I'll admit, one of the biggest challenges I faced here was trying to find the right hair for her, because the head that had the mask didn't have any hair. Hey, how about Super Saiyan hair? So, I know this looks a little weird, the lion's mane thing, but it was kind of the closest I could find. I was also thinking about giving her a mohawk, but yeah, I doubt that would work. Yeah, no. Well, what do you think? Is it too shiny, too metallic? Does it not fit? Please let me know in the comments. And the X-Blade arm guards. This was about the closest I could get to replicating the gun attachment things on her wrists. What do you think? As for the backpack, I also tried to find something that had a glowy orb thing on the back. I forget what it's called, but I couldn't really find anything. At one point I was thinking about maybe going with this, but the wings just don't fit. You think I might as well just get rid of the backpack? Color scheme? Hey, do you think I should give her an aura? This one seems fitting, corresponding with her abilities. What do you think? Now, here's the main reason why I chose the magic element for her. Mainly because of this ability right here. The teleport dash.
Make way for my speed!
Maybe you can think of a better catchphrase, let me know. Oh yeah, I turned the music off. You see, the thing is, with my previous Skylanders Imaginators guest star videos, for some reason the in-game music keeps getting marked as copyright for some stupid unexplained reason, and It's hard to explain. You know what? I decided, you know, just turn the music off. Don't risk it. It's not worth it. I don't know. The YouTube's broken algorithm or something seems to think it's some sort of obscure classical music of some kind, or at least that's what it tells me. And apparently I can't use it, even though it's the music that's programmed in the game. You know what? I'm rambling too much on this. Either way, what do you think of Tracer? Let's see her in action.
Carry on.
Thank you, Tracer.
Magic. The only thing I like more than flowers is brutal combat.
What do you think? Well, I think that's enough of Tracer. Now let's move on to everyone's favorite mech-driving gamer girl, D.Va.
Engage victory.
Hold on a second. Sorry about that, folks.
Ooh, what shall we do next, Portal Master?
What do you think? Once again, I know it's not perfect, but this is as close as I can get with the parts I had available. I unlocked almost everything in the game, and so I think I have a fair amount of variety to choose from. I think this part is fitting enough. What do you think? As the hair, the headband, and everything. Cyborg gears. Yeah, I was debating on which ear part would fit those things on the sides of her headset the best. What do you think? Queen torso. Seems only fitting. If you look very closely, you can actually see the vertical lining pattern on the front, similar to her actual suit. Not sure how easy it is to see, but it's there. Wasteland arms. Witchy legs. It took me a few tries to try and find the right legs, but I think these work well enough. What do you think? No. Now, I think probably the most difficult thing was trying to find the right guns. Because even though she wields a single pistol, the quick shot only has options for two guns. I know these don't really match the kind of guns she has, but at least the colors sort of match, right? I was thinking about maybe giving her either this, or was it this? I forget which one I was originally going to go with, but one of these. So you know what? I'll go with these. They look kind of like those plasma pistols from Halo. I was thinking about recreating Master Chief in Skylanders Imaginators and giving him these, but I realized at least like 2 or 3 other people have already recreated him in Imaginator, so I recommend checking those out if you haven't already seen them, if you're interested. I don't think she needs any headgear. Oh yeah, I put these shoulder pads on her to better match the patterns of her suit. Oh yeah, whenever I'm creating a character that that's supposed to have somewhat long hair, I usually use this as sort of like a hair extension. I know it doesn't It's not quite connecting, but it's as close as I could get. What do you think? Color pattern. Hey, do you think I should give her an aura? I doubt she needs one. I was debating whether if I should give her this or this. This seems a bit closer to her mech, but I'll show you the other one later. This to me seems like sort of the closest thing to her to her special ability that you charge up. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot about personality.
Engage victory!
I wasn't sure which catchphrase to give her, so I just went with that. Alright. All systems go.
Want some more?
I know it doesn't quite resemble the mech. Unfortunately, there is no mech class in this game. I kind of wish there was, though. Hey, is this any better? How about this? Nerf this!
See what happens when you pick on
sounded
me?
better in my head, honestly. I think you get the point. Either way,
Can't wait to see what changes lie in store.
what do you think of D.Va? Think I did a good job with her? Let me know in the comments. Alright, moving on. Well, I don't know how else to introduce this. I doubt she needs an introduction. Here's Widowmaker.
Hear that? Sounds like doom. I've never felt so alive.
Once again, yeah, I know, not perfect, but as close as I could get. I don't know why, I just thought this head seemed the most fitting for her. I tried to find one that has, like, her helmet, but I can't really seem to find one. The closest one I could find was the ladybug head, but that just didn't work. If you're wondering why I chose these, I tried to make it look like it was part of the helmet. I'm not sure how well that worked, honestly. I thought this seemed fitting enough. What do you think? She actually used to be a ballerina from what I've heard. Yeah, these seem to be pretty common pair of legs I use with Overwatch characters. I wonder why. Out of all the guns in the game, I figured these ones came closest to resembling her her rifle. Now, the biggest obstacle I faced was trying to find the right helmet for her, which was incredibly difficult because there were so many options that almost worked but just didn't. Like this one, for instance, I was thinking about going with this one, and I thought, no. One of the first ones I tried was this one. Like, it almost has the right shape. Like if I just color in the red lining in the front there. Unfortunately, that one eyeball there is just pretty distracting. It just, other than that, it could have worked, but just didn't really have enough of the red dots, the eyes there. I just didn't feel like it worked, really. Or do you actually think this one works better? You know what?
Yes!
You know what? I'm gonna try recoloring this right now. I don't usually do this. What do you think? Do you like this one better, or do you like the other one better? Is the eye too distracting? You know what? Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'm switching back. You let me know which one you think is better.
Most impressive.
Oh, I also gave her these leg armors here to match the patterns of her legs better. I don't really think she needs one of these. Size proportions. And the color palette, of course. Do you think I should give her an aura? Or do you think she's fine with that one? Let's see, is this still recording? Yes, it is. Good. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Hear that? Sounds like doom.
I honestly didn't know what catchphrase to give her, because I couldn't really find any that match her signature phrase, whatever it was. Whatever. I also had a bit of a tough time finding the right voice for her. I guess this one's passable. You know what, enough talk, let's just see her in action.
Let us continue this journey.
That, of course, you know, her gun doubles as both a sniper rifle and a machine gun, so I figured this would take that best.
Spectacular!
I figured the dark element would be most fitting for her, but I wasn't sure which elemental ability would be the most fitting. Okay, now here's the ability I think is the most fitting for her, and why I kind of chose Quick Shot.
Oh, yeah! Hear that? Sounds like doom.
If you're wondering what that is, it's the Soul Gem ability, Bounty Hunter. I figured this one seemed the most fitting for Widowmaker. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I probably said that too many times, but whatever. Alright, next up is one of my favorite characters in the game, and one of my top 2 mains, Pharah.
Rain down justice. My skills are beyond those of my enemies.
What do you think? It took me quite a few tries to find every single part that works, but well, I'll say this much: the arms, legs, torso, those weren't terribly difficult. It's more of like the accessories. I'll show you what I mean. I know the gun is really big, but that's the thing about being a bazooker. The guns are so big that when they hold it, you can hardly see the rest of them, unless you switch to a different pose mode or something. I wasn't sure which one was the most fitting for her. In the end, I decided to go with this one. I'll admit, the headgear was a little bit tricky, because there was actually two helmets I was debating between. This one and, hold on a second, where is it again? It was one that was shaped like a bird. This one. Do you think this one looks better, or this one? I think this one has like the back of the helmet pointed back shape a bit better. The other one has a bit more of like a beak-like curve to it. You let me know which one you think looks better. I think she's fine without an aura. I thought this one seemed the most fitting. Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna make her dance.
Rain down justice.
This was the closest I could get to her signature phrase, "Justice reigns from above." Psych. Wow, the Bazooka's dance is even goofier than I remember. Forget that happened, sorry. Alright, enough talk. Let's just see what she can do. It's hard to get a distance when these guys keep running back towards me.
Guess I'm just on a higher plane.
Or do you think this one isn't really that fitting? Should I give her something different? Nah, whatever.
Rocket jump.
I've also been thinking about giving her, maybe, was it this one? Yeah, that one seems to sort of match her, special ability, Justin's reigns from above. What do you think? Oh, I just realized I forgot to show you the gear. Well, the rest of it. I wasn't sure which shoulder pads would fit her the best. Oh yeah, she doesn't need any of that. I know these don't quite match her her robotic jetpack wings the best, but this was the closest I could find. What do you think? Is it passable? Hold on. Did I already show you the size proportions? I'm not sure.
Rocket jump.
What do you think? You think I did a good job with Pharah? Well, I don't know about you, but she's one of my favorite characters in the game. Now let's move on to a character that might not be everyone's favorite. No offense to those who it is, but well, I think you already kind of know who's next.
All hail justice. Can't wait to see what changes lie in store.
Out of all the Overwatch designs I've tried to replicate, I think this one, in my opinion, is one of my better attempts. What do you think? Librarian head. Well, he seems fitting. In fact, it was only one of the only two female heads with glasses I could find, and this one seemed to match better. Yeah, this is the only one that has like a fur coat-like feature, so and I thought it seemed close enough. One for all. And these were the only ones that had not only had like fur around the boots, but surprisingly all the right parts I needed for her legs. No. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I made her a knight or a sword fighter, whatever the class is called, instead of either a bazooka or a gunslinger. One, I thought I made a few too many quick shots gunslingers already. In fact, that's what the vast majority of the last two episodes were, just nothing but brawlers and quick shots gunslingers. I want to add a bit more variety. Also, I tried the quick shot class beforehand, and not only could I not find a gun that matched her actual gun in the game, like none of them even came close to resembling hers, or at least most of them didn't. But the secondary quick shot ability didn't seem to replicate anything she could do either. So I decided to try something a little different, add a little bit of a creative aspect to it, and give her this icicle blade to sort of resemble the razor-sharp icicles she shoots. Classic ponytail. Oh yeah, no shoulder guards, no arm guards, no leg guards. Okay, and here's also another big reason why I want to do May, because of this part right here. I figured that seemed perfect enough for her. What do you think? Well, I'll admit, this scuba tank right here might have a little closer shape resemblance to her actual tank. Or do you think this still works better? Yeah, she's, I certainly gave her more thicker muscles than the others, to even out the thickness of her, suit. Yes, and she's actually one of the few characters I actually gave an aura, the water elemental, to give off like the cold fog. I will admit, some of her features are a little hard to see with it, so, there you go. What do you think? Does she look better with or without the fog? I think it adds a nice effect to her. Okay, now here's the reason why I chose the water class, because of this ice ability right here. That's the most obvious choice without question.
All hail justice!
All hail, that's meant to be sort of a pun, like ice hail. Well, I didn't know what to choose for her, so I just went with that. It's...
Carry on.
Alright. Put these enemies on ice.
Want some more?
But, let's also try this secondary ability instead.
Oh, yeah!
You think this one looks better?
All hail justice! Water damage!
What do you think? Would you have done her differently? Let me know. Alright, now let's finish off with, let's just say a very well-known and widespread favorite amongst the community. I think you already know who it is. Pray for mercy!
You can count on my valor. My skills are beyond those of my enemies.
And before you ask, yes, I'm already aware that, I think, what's his name? Portal Power TV? Yeah, him. I think he already recreated Mercy once. But, I want to try for myself anyway. Plus, he chose a Sentinel, and I thought the Sorcerer class would work better for her, but that's just me. As a matter of fact, he's actually created other Overwatch characters, like Genji and Reaper, and I highly recommend checking out Portal Power TV's Skylander Imaginator recreations. Some of them are actually really good. Alright, now, this is the only head that does Mercy justice. And this seems like the only truly fitting one for her. Beetle arms. Yeah, once again, pretty common one I use. Because the pattern and variety of colors you can add. I think the legs are one of the toughest ones I tried to find. Because I couldn't find one that has quite the right leg robe patterns. Now, I actually gave her a tail. I know it's a little distracting now you actually know what it is, but it's meant to be like one of her, like, robes that hang down. That's what I'm trying to make it look like. Mercy with a beaver tail. You're probably never gonna get that out of your head, are you? I also did a bit of thinking on which staff fit her the best. Maybe this one? I'll just go with this one. Yeah. This is literally the only choice, without question. And once again, I put these leg armor here to match the leg patterns here. And, of course, the wings. You can't forget the wings. Apparently her arm was clipping right through it a little. Just noticed that. Oh yeah, for some reason, the Sorcerer class's legs seem to appear shorter. I don't know if it's because they are shorter or just because they levitate all the time, which makes them sort of appear shorter from this angle. Hey, do you think I should give her a Heavenly Aura? Nah, that'd probably make her a bit hard to see. Even though Mercy is more of a healer than a fighter, I think this beam attack here fits her well enough. Wasn't sure which of these to give her, but the light element definitely fits her best.
You can count on my valor.
I wonder what the, I forget, what does Sorcerer Dancing look like? Not that much different, huh? Right. You know what? Let's see Mercy in action.
Back to the world.
She may be Mercy, but she shows no mercy.
You can count on my valor.
I think she has some sort of boost or dash ability in game. I thought this one kind of replicated that best.
Guess I'm just on a higher plane.
Maybe you are. So, what do you guys think? That's those are all the Overwatch Imaginators I have to share today. And, how long? Oh, wow, 35 minutes. That's, longer than usual. Well, those are all the Overwatch Imaginators I have to share with you today. Which one do you think is the best? Which one is your favorite? Which one do you think needs improvement? Please let me know. So, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time.